5 Best Places to Visit in France. The French affectionately call their beloved homeland, Le Hexagone, because of its distinct six-sided shape. Each corner of France has its own unique character. The rugged and outdoorsy French Alps, sun-drenched and slow-paced Provence, the glamorous and gorgeous Côte d'Azur coastline, and idyllic Alsace, a pastoral region where storybook hamlets are tucked away in the vine-covered rolling hills. Paris and Versailles are must-see destinations for a first trip to France. Other classic travel itineraries include stops at fashionable seaside resorts, fairy tale castles, and glorious Gothic cathedrals. More off-the-beaten-path experiences are found in the countryside, such as at farmhouses in Burgundy, fishing villages in Brittany, and quaint towns in the forests of the Pyrenees Mountains. From cultured cities to pristine nature sites, France offers endless tourist attractions. Discover this fascinating and diverse country with our list of the best places to visit in France. Number 5. The Chateau of the Loire Valley. Like the scene of a fairy tale, magnificent castles are scattered throughout the densely forested landscape of the Loire Valley. Stretching for 280 kilometers, from Sully-sur-Loire to Chalonnes-sur-Loire and Anjou, the Loire Valley is the largest UNESCO-listed site in France. The region boasts an incredibly rich cultural heritage. During the 15th and 16th centuries, France's kings built sumptuous country retreats here purely for entertainment and enjoyment. Extravagant chateaux, such as the grandiose Château de Chambord and the emblematic Château de Chenonceau, offer insight into the opulence of the Renaissance-era French court. French nobles and elites also built stately manor houses, such as the majestic Château of Cheverny and the Château des Le Rideau, in an idyllic setting with a water-filled moat. For families with kids, the mini Château Park in Amboise is a marvelous destination. Set in 2 hectares of woodlands, the amusement park features more than 40 replicas of Loire Château built on a 1/25th scale. Children love exploring the kid-sized castles designed with authentic details. Number 4. Mont Saint-Michel in Normandy. Mont Saint-Michel is a highlight of the Normandy region, a pastoral landscape of apple orchards, woodlands, and cow pastures. This unmissable tourist attraction ranks number 1 on the long list of Normandy travel destinations, which includes stellar sites such as historic castles and picture-perfect towns. Built between the 11th and 13th centuries, the Abbey of Mont Saint-Michel is one of the most awe-inspiring sights in France. The UNESCO-listed abbey is perched on the hilltop of an islet in the Bay of Mont Saint-Michel and is considered a marvel of Gothic architecture. The Abbey Church was an important medieval pilgrimage site on the Way of St. James, route to Santiago de Compostela in Spain. Modern-day pilgrims still make the journey here, crossing the Bay of Saint-Michel by foot at low tide. Visiting Mont Saint-Michel is a spirit-lifting experience. Tourists may attend religious services, concerts and cultural events at this sublime historic abbey. Number 3. The Côte d'Azur. Also known as the French Riviera, the Côte d'Azur is a glamorous stretch of Mediterranean coastline named for its deep azure blue waters. The skies are often a mesmerizing cerulean hue as well, thanks to the sunny weather most of the year in this area of southern France. Stretching roughly from Saint-Tropez, overlapping with the Provence region, to Menton, less than 30 kilometers from the border with Italy, the Côte d'Azur has been a fashionable seaside resort destination since the early 19th century. Spring and autumn bring milder weather and a quieter, more relaxing atmosphere. The Côte d'Azur has something for everyone. Nice is the place to enjoy the good life, visit art museums, and stroll along cobblestone streets and palm-fringed boulevards. Within a short drive from Nice are places to visit as day trips, such as splendid waterfront villas and top-notch art museums. Among the most famous French Riviera tourist attractions are Cannes, which has a dazzling beachfront promenade and an alluring old town, and Monaco, a tiny royal principality that is synonymous with luxury and decadence. Both Cannes and Monaco feature 5-star hotels, acclaimed restaurants, and yacht-filled marinas. Sun worshippers flock to Saint-Tropez, a happening summer vacation spot with exclusive private beaches, as well as public beaches that appeal to regular tourists. Vacationers appreciate Antibes for its expansive sandy beaches, atmospheric medieval quarter, and fabulous Picasso museum housed in a castle overlooking the sea. Number 2. The charming countryside of Provence. In contrast to the gray skies of Paris and northern France, the charming region of Provence basks in bright Mediterranean sunshine most of the year. This rural area feels untouched by the modern world and has a rugged, earthy appeal. The rolling hills are covered with a patchwork of small farms, olive groves, sunflowers, and lavender fields. Fragrant rosemary, sage, and thyme and other wild herbs grow here in abundance and enliven the local cuisine. In this dreamy landscape, Impressionist painters found inspiration to create vibrant works of art. Visitors are enchanted by the village's perchés, which crown Provence's hilltops. Two favorite destinations are Saint Paul de Vence, a picture-perfect walled medieval town, near many Côte d'Azur tourist spots, such as Ise and Gourdes, which is among the top attractions in the Luberon. In the heart of Provence, traditional ambience is found on the tree-shaded streets and outdoor cafés of Aix-en-Provence, at the festivals of Arles, and by the old seaport of Marseille. Also not to be missed are the Palais de Papes in Avignon, the legendary beach resort of Saint-Tropez, and the Roman Theatre in Orange, one of the amazing sights of the Haute Vaucluse. Number 1. Paris and Versailles. Appreciated for its elegance and joie de vivre, Paris is a grand European capital filled with architectural masterpieces like the Eiffel Tower and the Notre Dame Cathedral. Reflecting the city's rich heritage, the Louvre, one of the top museums in Paris, contains an exceptional fine arts collection, while the Musée d'Orsay and the Musée de l'Orangerie display treasures of French Impressionist art. Other charms of Paris are its atmospheric medieval quarters and graceful boulevards. Quintessential tourist experiences include shopping at bookshops in the Latin Quarter, strolling the Champs-Élysées, and people watching from a sidewalk café terrace on the boulevard Saint-Germain-des-Prés. A short train ride from Paris is the UNESCO-listed Château de Versailles. Built for Louis XIV, the Sun King, this opulent 17th-century palace is a testament to the glory and absolute power of the French monarch. The château's splendid Baroque facade, dazzling hall of mirrors, and fountain-adorned formal gardens allow visitors to imagine a scene of France's bygone royal court.